So you could say right now that the Orlando Magic are one of the worst teams in the NBA, but that is kind of a good thing for them at the moment. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be doing another long, realistic rebuild today. We are going to be rebuilding, obviously, the Magic. Now, the reason why I just said being bad is a good thing for them is because they didn't go the route of staying as that kind of competitive team, will always be the 8th or 7th seed, is going to end up with the 15th or 16th pick like they were with Vucevic, Fournier, and Aaron Gordon. And they decided to blow it up, which was just a great idea, and I'm glad they did it. Because if you watched yesterday's Trailblazers rebuild, I kind of said, this team's not going anywhere. They're probably going to be maybe a playoff team, a lower end. I doubt they get out of round 1, have a late first round pick, even though it's lottery protected. So not even have a first round pick because they picked up Larry Nance. But I'm not going to talk about the Trailblazers anymore. I did it for 47 minutes in the last video, so you can go watch that. But we're going to be talking about the Orlando Magic today. A roster that I'm very excited to take a different approach in this rebuild and sort of just build through the draft. So Wendell Carter Jr. is our highest overall player at the moment. He's got that 4-year, $50 million extension that he just signed. And if we can develop him, he's only 22 years old. He could be one of our long-term centers. Now, I don't know if he could be our center starting if we're trying to make or win a championship. But I think for the time being, I'm cool with Wendell Carter Jr. I'm fine with that extension. Jonathan Isaac, coming back from injury, we're going to play him right away. And I don't know. He's 24. He's had some injuries in the past. And he's under contract for a while. I don't know if he's going to be here long-term. I mostly build around Isaac, but I don't know. Terrence Ross, I would love to move at the deadline, if not in the offseason. That's kind of a given. Fultz is off that new extension as well. Off that also knee injury or leg injury from last year. And with an abundance of guards with Fultz, Anthony, Suggs, Hampton. I don't know what Fultz's future is going to be for us. And then Anthony and Suggs, these are two guys that I think have big plans for our future. Robin Lopez, not going to play him because I'm going to give pretty much the minutes to Bamba and Wendell Carter Jr. Like Okiki and, where is he, Franz Wagner, want to give them minutes as well. So I don't know if Mo Wagner, Gary Harris are going to get minutes because I'd also like to give minutes to RJ Hampton. I just want to play the young core. All right, so it's going to be a 10-man rotation at the moment. I would like to move Terrence Ross at the deadline. There's also a chance that I could move Mo Bamba as well at the deadline. He's been all right in real life, and it's been kind of a fun front court of him, Wendell Carter Jr., when they're out there at the same time. But I wouldn't mind moving him to see if I can maybe land 2 second-round picks or something by the end of the year. So right now, system proficiency under our new rookie head coach, Jamal Mosley, is balanced. He's going to be our rebuilding head coach for a while. Yeah, let's start this season. Next time I see you, we'll be at the deadline to see if I have any Ross or Bamba trade ideas. So Franz Wagner does have a hyperextended left shoulder. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. I lowered the injury frequency as well because a couple of you guys in the comments were saying that it's a little bit too high. I didn't think it was too bad, but I lowered it a little bit. Mo Bamba gets a 6 to 8 week injury, but he's going to play through it. Thank God he can play through it because I might move him at the deadline. We'll see. So yeah, we're the 30th team in the power rankings, 15th in the conference. You know we're going to end up with the 5th pick in the draft because, I mean, I'll be a little bit disappointed because I would maybe love to get a Banchero, who looked really good in Duke's first exhibition game, as well as Chet Holmgren, who looked also great for Gonzaga. I think Holmgren would be super fun on this squad. Even Jaden Hardy I would like, so we'll worry about that come lottery time. All right, so we're like 2 days away from the trade deadline. I'm sure, yeah, the morale isn't great around here when, oh, Jonathan Isaac down to his 77 overall. That would be kind of an interesting route to take in this video, is to move Isaac. I don't know what Magic fans would feel about that. We're 11-45. On an 8-game losing streak. God damn. So honestly, the Clippers could be interested in this trade. We'd be getting Keon Johnson and Luke Kennard for Terrence Ross and Robin Lopez, but I think they would want to keep these two guys because they do lack a lot of youngins. So we could take on Eric Gordon. No, I don't really want to do that, even though I get a first. This isn't a bad idea if the Pelicans are trying to make the playoffs. I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Not really getting great offers, so we may look to just move them. Ooh, that's interesting, but I don't think they would do that. So I think I'm going to look to move him in the offseason for like a very late first round pick. Do I just not play him for the rest of the year? No, I think we're going to keep the rotation as it is. I completely forgot to change Isaac's shot tendency, so hopefully he scores more throughout the year. Because boy, he has not been good. I don't know, it's definitely going to be a year to forget. I knew we were going to be bad for probably year 1 and so on. So let's just see if we have any contract extensions. Ross, why would you want to go? I mean, hey, he's loyal. Can't fault him for that. So I'll see you guys most likely at the end of the year unless somebody like tears their ACL. And there it is. Jonathan Isaac dislocates his left patella. He's out for the year for the 2nd straight season. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to move him this offseason. I think that would be way too soon to really assess where he is in my future plans. It just sucks that he's out for the 2nd straight year. RJ Hampton, I'm going to give you, yeah, definitely a little bit more playing time. Probably 20 to these guys. And then we'll have Who do I want starting at the 4? I think for the rest of the year, we're going to have like Isaac get less minutes. I think maybe Wagner at the 4. And then we'll have Okiki even start. Yeah, Fultz will come off the bench with... No, that's how it's going to be. We're going to go 33 to the backcourt. We can go like a little bit more there, a little bit more there. All right, there we go. And I got 3 minutes left. We can give it to who is in my future plans the most out of these 4. I guess it's Fultz, so we'll give him 30 minutes. So we ended the season by far the worst team in the league. I knew it was going to be bad. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but I guess it is going to be that bad for the Magic in real life, even though they've beaten my Knicks so far. Yeah, why am I even looking at all NBA teams expecting to see anything? We do get Suggs, though, on our rookie first team and Wagner on our rookie second team. I will take that. So how bad's like the morale right now? It's not great around here, but not terrible. The Atlanta Hawks ended up becoming the 1 seed. So we went 17-65. We were worse than the Pistons. We were worse than the OKC Thunder. We weren't very good. And Fultz led us in scoring. He was pretty much on the bench most of the year, but not bad numbers nonetheless. Jalen Suggs, he's kind of our prime possession at the moment. I don't know why I said prime possession and prize. I can't speak. But yeah, him and then probably who we draft in the 2022 draft is really going to be who we're going to build around. Cole Anthony, good season. I view him as like a perfect 6th man for us down the line if we keep progressing him. Franz Wagner, not a bad rookie season at all. I like that 84% free throw shooting, and I'm hoping he just gets better next year. Wendell Carter Jr. averaged a double-double over a block a game. All right, there's Terrence Ross, who had a good season. I think I can move him for a late first-round pick on draft night. Isaac, I mean, maybe he's going to win Depoy. I see him winning it, so maybe I shouldn't do anything with him and just keep him here, which I plan on doing. There's Mo Bamba, who I'm going to give the qualifying offer to. If he comes back on, it's sweet, but I doubt I match any deal. RJ Hampton, not giving me a lot of hope. Chimokiki wasn't too great either. So let's hop here into the offseason, where I think like the major moves we're going to do is trade Terrence Ross. We're going to draft somebody at the lowest pick possible is 5. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz winning it, although they beat the Hawks in 5. I don't really see me going out and getting a free agent. Now, I think like we're a team that's going to really not attract free agents at the moment. It's weird because Orlando's like a decently big city. You would think they'd maybe be a bigger market. I mean, not as big as Miami, but you know what I mean? So they're not really a big market. Therefore, I think maybe one of our big free agency signings in this video is going to be a restricted free agent that gets like that qualifying offer re-announced. So like basically, I don't know, like in this game, RJ Barrett makes it past moratorium, we sign him, they don't match, something like that. I don't think I'm gonna go after RJ Barrett to begin with, but let's just watch this lottery and hopefully I don't get super unlucky and end up with 5. I would like a pick in the top 3. All right, so are the Rockets gonna be announced for 6? They are. Can we please not be announced for 5? I'd be very happy. It's supposed to be Charlotte. Don't be Orlando. Don't be Orlando. Let's go. All right, I will take that. Don't give me 4, please. Please, it's not supposed to be us. Don't be 4. Let's go. We're in the top 3. I will take that any day of the week. I have a feeling we're going to be 3, and I'm right. You know, I had a little bit of hope that we're going to end up with 1. Yeah, Chet's going to be a Piston. He might be a Wizard, but I doubt he falls to us. No shot. So I'm going to sign Gus Hilliard here, or Hilliard, and Josh Longstaff as assistant coaches. We're also going to try to sign Will Hardy as well, and we can. That's what I'm talking about. We do need a CFO as well, so we're going to get Jerry Carr, maybe related to Derek, David, Tony, I don't know. All right, so it is draft night, and if we take a look at the mock drafts, Hardy, I mean, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Patrick Baldwin is also an interesting name that we could look at. Oh, okay, I didn't really think of him as Banchero in this class. 13th, yeah, okay. Holmgren, no shot he falls to me at 3. That's who I'm taking if he falls to 3. If not, then it's gonna be between Hardy, Banchero, Patrick Baldwin, one of those guys. So Detroit, are you gonna draft Holmgren? You got Isaiah Stewart. You got Isaiah Stewart. Come on, take a shooting guard. Take Jaden Hardy 1. Oh my God, Hardy goes 1. Okay. All right. Do I trade? No. We're gonna let him fall. I doubt Holmgren falls past 2. Washington. I mean, I know they have Gafford, Brian. I mean, Brian and Harrell are free agents. They're gonna go Holmgren. There's no shot they pass up on Holmgren. Please, though. I might cross my fingers and hope. Come on, just put me out of my misery. They take Jalen Duran. Let's go. I didn't have to give up assets, and Holmgren falls to me at 3. I gotta do it. I have to do it, 100%. I am so happy right now. Save a little bit of money, not having to take him number 1 overall. Let's freaking go. All right, so we're gonna be trading Terrence Ross to the Phoenix Suns for their 2026 first round pick. So they're worrying about that later, but we're getting just extra draft capital. Maybe that's gonna be via trade or something like that. So we have pick 31, which is basically a first round pick. Andre Jackson is here. He was a beast for me in the Blazers rebuild, so I just took him, so I'm not going to right now. Caleb Love is interesting. Johnny Juzang, Terrence Shannon, Will Richardson. Who do I like here? Then I'm going to go Matt Cleveland from Florida State. He actually might go in the lottery in real life, depending on how he plays for the Seminoles this year. And then I also ended up with Johnny Juzang there at a pick 42. I don't know if he's going to play for us. Same with Cleveland. We'll see. But obviously the big name there is Chet Holmgren, so I'm super ecstatic about that. I'll bring back Mo Wagner just because it's like $2 million a year. It's not that bad. He might play probably with an injury. Probably not. I doubt he'll see our rotation because at this point I'd rather see Matt Cleveland and see what he could do. So Bamba, honestly, I'm not going to extend the qualifying offer to. I don't need him. We got depth at the big spots now, and I want to start Holmgren. Carter Jr. will come off the bench, so I don't really need to pay Bamba. I'll give... No, I'm not going to offer Mulder or Brzezikis the qualifying offers. So if we're looking at a rotation for next year, we got plenty of guards. We got, I think, enough wings. Forwards, yeah, honestly, I don't really need to add much to this team at the moment. I'll probably just bring back like Michael Carter-Williams, Etuan Moore, just on some minimum deals to fill out those roster spots. Not going to be bringing back Robin Lopez or Gary Harris. So yeah, the Magic rebuild, you knew you were going to expect this. We're not going to be very good for the first 2 seasons. I just want to develop this core. I mean, like here, would we go after Sexton? I don't know. So I think, no, like definitely not with Cole. Like we don't really need to add a Sexton at the moment. So we're just going to finish up here. Renounce the right to Mo Bamba. Should I swoop in and get Zach LaVine last second? No, I'm just kidding. So honestly, like DiVincenzo would be a great fit for this team. Just somebody that can play defense, shoot some threes, play make a little bit. Mitchell Robinson. I don't really want him. So let's go here to play progression. Where Wendell Carter Jr. is an 83 with the morale boost. He's an 80 overall though. In the top right, there's Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Jonathan Isaac's an 81, but he's a 74 with the injury. Holmgren's an 81. I gotta start Holmgren right away. Honestly, I don't think Isaac's going to be hurt to start the year, but I would think about maybe doing a Holmgren, Wendell Carter Jr. front court, but that's only if Isaac's hurt at the beginning of the season. You know what? I might take a page out of the current Cavs book right now and just go super big. Isaac at the 3, Holmgren at the 4, and then Wendell Carter Jr. at the 5. Why not? All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like. Not going to give any minutes to our second round picks or Mo Wagner at the moment, but yeah, I'm going super big. I want to try it out. Fultz, Suggs in the backcourt with Isaac, Holmgren, Carter Jr. Cole Anthony is the 6th man, and then we got Wagner, RJ Hampton, Okeke right there. I'm not going to do scoring. I might make Suggs 1 and just like see what that does because I would like for Suggs to develop because I've seen him develop into a 25 and 10 guy in this game before. We're 3-star balance. Surprised we're not 3.5, 7 seconds or less. So we're going to start the simulation right now, see how we do. And I've been reading your guys' comments as well for the playoffs. You said player stars 40 minutes. That's why you end up losing the playoffs. So I'm going to keep doing that once we have stars on this team. All right, Chet. It's the first 2 games and you're out 2 to 4 months, but you can play through it. Yeah, you're going to play through it, dude. All right, so here's our first big injury where the player can play through it, and that's Chuma Okeke out 4 to 6 weeks with, I think that was a knee injury. So, honestly, I don't have much to see from Mo Wagner. Like, really don't. I know what he is. So, I'm going to play Matt Cleveland a little bit. So, we'll see what he can do. Jonathan Isaac gets a right hand fracture. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. We're currently in February at the moment, which is a shame that he gets that injury. Even with the shots on his up to 75. And now, like, this is 2K. This isn't really me, and I'm going to try to figure it out with him. But I don't know. I'm losing faith. Okay, I am losing faith. I gotta be honest with you guys. I really don't know how to feel about this with him. So, yeah, I really don't know. Let me just kind of look at his contract at the moment and just see what I want to do. While he has good trade value and he's a great defensive player, that's what I could use. Like, it's not a bad contract, but I don't really want to make it because he's injury prone, but it's just like, do I build around this? That would be kind of silly to just be stuck with him and expect something different each year. So I don't know. I think there is a chance they explore an Isaac trade in the offseason just to see, you know, just to see. We don't really have any contract extensions there, so let's keep the simulation going. We are the 12th seed. It's a little bit better this year. I'll take it. All right, so I'm just going to pause this right now. It is February 26th, and we're the 10th seed. We're a play-in team at the moment. I'm loving what I'm seeing. We're 26 and 35. It's because the East is just not very good this year. Or it's not terrible, but like, I'll take that. So Suggs is leading us in scoring at the moment. His efficiency is still not where I want it to be. I seem like this is what we're going to get out of Fultz, which isn't bad at all. It's just like, where does he fit on this team? Where does he fit with Suggs? Is he a starter? Can he play the 2? Or can I play Suggs at the 2? I don't know. Holmgren's doing just fine his rookie year. Loving that. Cole Anthony has been fine. I actually should increase his shot 3 tendency. Got to make him take some 3s. Franz Wagner's been good. I'm loving me some Franz. And yeah, I do quickly want to see what Chet Holmgren shot 3 tendency is at. It's at a 0? Yeah, let's get that up to like a 30, just so he takes like 2 to 3 threes a night. And then for Jonathan Isaac, how do I fix this dude? Jonathan Isaac is broken. Maybe just not like let him take 3s. Maybe that, like what's his shot 3 tendency at? It's at a 56. Let's make that a 0. Maybe we can get, or like, we'll make it a 10, 15, sure. We'll see what he can do there. Hopefully it improves his efficiency a little bit. I don't think we have any contract extensions, so we're just gonna go right past there. RJ Hampton, ugh, I don't really want to give you 11 mil per year. Yeah, you have 1 year under team control anyway. Would you look at that? I thought we were going to be around like the 13th, 14th, maybe even the worst team in the league again, seeding-wise. But we end up as the 7th seed. We're in the play-in tournament, and we have 2 cracks at it as well. Jaden Hardy, an elite rookie season for him. Scotty Barnes, also an absolute stud. He's been killing it in real life. Him and Evan Mobley have been so far. So, I didn't mean to skip over that either way. Okay, so we are the 7th seed. We got the Detroit Pistons in round 1. So, speaking of Hardy, that's a fun backcourt. They're starting Royce O'Neal over Sadiq Bey. Why? And here are the stats. We had, oh my God, 7 double-digit scores. Would you look at that? Isaac, I think it got better throughout the year. Franz Wagner, absolute stud, is just going to be an efficiency king for us. Wendell Carter Jr., just fine. I actually kind of like the Chet Holmgren and him front court at this current moment. Cole Anthony was very efficient for us, about a league average true shooting, so I'll take it. Fultz, solid as well, 16 points, 5 and assists. And then Jalen Suggs led us in scoring, 17 points and 6 assists. Would like that efficiency to be up next year minimum. And then you can see Hampton, Okeke in a little bit, which Matt Cleveland played, but he wasn't very good when he ended up playing. Okeke, shot well from 3 and from the line. Okay. And then there's RJ Hampton. I got to figure out, like, I'm not going to be able to sign both these guys in a year from now, nor would I want to. So we got to figure out if we want to make a move or not. So can we win and beat the Detroit Pistons and go to the playoffs? I think that would be great for this young core's development. And we have 2 cracks at it, so if we lose here, not the end of the world. But I'd like to win because I don't know who we got to face. I didn't see who the 9th and 10th seeds were. But we're doing well. We're up by 8 with 8 minutes left, and we are going to end up winning by 10. Let's go. We end up as the 7th seed this year. Fultz with a super efficient 27 and 8. Suggs with 18 and 4. Not very efficient. Franz, I'll take that. Jonathan Isaac was efficient. Okay, let's go. And Chet Holmgren, 8 and 8, 3 for 6 from the field. Jaden Hardy dropped 32 was not enough, and we are going to be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks in round 1. The last time these 2 teams played in the playoffs was the bubble, in which Orlando won game 1. But yeah, they don't have Middleton anymore. Did they trade Middleton for like Brandon Clark? Or is Middleton hurt? I keep forgetting injuries are on. Middleton could be hurt, which could be huge for us. And he's hurt. Look at that. All right, so game 1 versus Milwaukee. Do we have a shot? We end up losing by 10 points on the road. Not too bad. Cole Anthony, yeah, let's see. Okay, Suggs, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. He has not been good so far in the playoffs. But yeah, let's see which young guy is going to prove to me that they could be a franchise guy. Can they ball out in the playoffs? As we win game 2 by 4. Let's go Wendell Carter Jr. Suggs with a bounce back game. Fultz with a double-double. That's what I'm talking about. Game 3, we pick up the win. Oh my God, what's with me and being Milwaukee if you watch the the Hornets franchise? But Jonathan Isaac. Okay, he heard me. He heard me with the trade ideas, the trade rumors. Holmgren 18 and 11. Suggs was a lot better. We're up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Oh my God, the no Middleton is saving us. We beat him by 1 at home. Suggs drops 28. Carter Jr. with 19 and 11. Yes, Suggs heard me. Who shot 1 for 10 in that game? Chet. Okay, Chet has not been great. But can we end up winning this series, or are we going to blow a 3-1 lead? It's possible. They held us to 90 points here. Not great. Please win game 6. And we move on. 2K with the upsets. Would you look at that? Fultz and Cole Anthony ball out. So does Wendell Carter Jr. Isaac has 11 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 steals. I like that. But he also had like 6 turnovers as well. So we're taking on the 6-seeded Raptors. Would you look at this series? Okay. Suggs versus Barnes. Let's see how this goes. Game 1, we do end up losing by 1 point in overtime. That hurts. That hurts a lot. All right, game 2, let's see what happens as Jonathan Isaac bruises his left knee, but he can play through it. And we end up winning. Let's go. So we got a series on our hands. We beat him by 16. What a 4th quarter that was. Chet, Fultz, Cole, Suggs, Wendell Carter Jr. all getting the job done. Game 3, we do lose. Ooh, that's a bad one. I mean, we're such a young team. Like, these are going to come. I mean, we've exceeded expectations this year by far. We win game 4, beat them by 16, went on to 83 points. Let's go. Can we win game 5? As Isaac is fully back, but no, we end up losing by 10. Scotty Barnes with a 40 and 10 piece. Jalen Suggs at 26. All right, what happens here in game 7? Oh my God, we forced a game 7. So we have made it to game 7 of round 2. Yeah, we have done just fine this season. I don't really care if we lose this game, but I would not mind a conference finals appearance in year 2 for this Orlando Magic team. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we going to blow it or we're going to win? We're going to win. We're going to win. Oh my God, we blow it. Oh my God, I jinxed the shit out of that. God damn it. We get outscored by 14 in the 4th quarter. Oh, that's a little bit embarrassing. Wendell Carter Jr., 30-15. He had a great playoffs. Fultz played very well also. Damn, we were so close to going to the conference finals. I can't believe I jinxed that. So the Atlanta Hawks win it all, and Trae Young is your finals MVP. I think they lost last year to the Jazz, or I forget, but either way, they win it all this year. A lot of jersey retirements right here. So let's go over to, like, LeBron gets his jersey retired by the, no, I guess that makes sense. But Dwight by the Magic, but Melo not by the Knicks. Okay. So we do have the Bulls pick this year if it is not in the top 5, which means it looks like we're going to get it. I guess they made the playoffs. No, wait, it's not there at our top pick 9. I'll take that. And then we're also going to get 17, which is ours. So I'm kind of hoping it doesn't jump up because then we get a top 10 pick. And boom, there we go. So that is the second first-round pick from the Nikola Vucevic trade, as well as us having our own pick at 16. 16 and 9, not bad. Oh, this is going to tempt me with the trade. Really is. So we're going to look to hire a sleep doctor and a sports science guy. And we get him. All right, so it's the NBA draft time. And this is the thing that's going to tempt me is Fultz or Isaac. And like these 2 picks to seeing what I can get. I wouldn't want Tobias Harris or Pascal Siakam. And if we did Jonathan Isaac instead of Fultz, yeah, it's the same thing. I'm going to pass. So I guess I'll make my selections here. But then we're like, I'm bringing everybody back. I'm adding 2 rookies. I feel like I gotta make a trade, but let's draft these guys first. So that's why the Washington Wizards didn't take Chet. They didn't want to win games, so they get Imani Bates. Keontae George goes 2nd. Amar Bailey goes 3. So we ended up with Derek Lively at 9, would just end up being my backup center next year. And then at 16, we ended up with Anthony Black, somebody that I don't really know much of, but he's going to Arkansas and this. And he's a wing, and we could really use maybe a shooting guard next to Suggs for the long term. So we also got MJ Race there with pick 44. So Cole Anthony, Suggs, Wagner, Okeke, Hampton, Cleveland. Yeah, we're going to pick up everybody's team option. Cleveland at $3 million is a lot. I feel like I got to make a move. We have so many young guys, and if we're trying to take the next step next year, why not pull the trigger on a trade? So I don't know. I can go through the scouting, the team intel, see if anybody's on the trade block. So yeah, like nobody's good on the trade block. It's like the best player I've seen so far is Terry Rozier at 82 overall. It's guys like Enes Kanter, a 77. So nothing spectacular. So I could look at teams to see if they have like multiple point guards or multiple shooting guards. I would like a shooting guard or small forward if I were going to make a trade. Brandon Ingram would actually be an interesting piece to trade for, but I guess they would want him and Zion still, so they wouldn't move him. I actually have no idea who to trade for. So yeah, I actually don't know at all who would like fit this team at like the 3. So I just have so many guys. That's like the problem with us at the moment. So do I have any free agents? I do not. We don't have cap space. We have about 15 mils. So who is going to be a free agent next year? Is there any like big deals I'm going to have to give out? Cole Anthony's a free agent next year. I know Cole Anthony and RJ Hampton are also going to be free agents. So is Chimo Okeke. Okay. So at this moment, I might move one of them. We got 3, 6, 7, about 8, 9... Really only have 10 guys, right? So I have about 11 guys on my team. So I think I'm going to move somebody that I don't plan on bringing back next year. And that might be RJ Hampton. It's either him or Okeke. Who do I not think I'm going to sign? Hampton was efficient this past season. I do like RJ Hampton a little bit more, just because I think he has a higher ceiling. But we could use the wing depth of Okeke. So I think I'm going to look to move RJ Hampton for just a future first. All right, so we're going to be moving RJ Hampton for a 2026 first round pick. Just loading up on that draft for some reason because that's who I traded Terrence Ross for a 2026 first round pick. So I wasn't really going to play him because I wanted to see what Anthony Black could do this year. And I might even think about starting him at the 2 with Fultz and Cole Anthony come off the bench. I don't know. We're just going to go here to play a progression, not make any more moves. And like I said in the beginning of the video, we are going to be building through the draft, trying to develop this young core going forward. So I think next year could be the year we make a big move because I wanted to see if this team is for real and can we go back to the playoffs? Can we win a playoff series? as Anthony Black breaks his left leg in the summer league, so he's probably gonna miss the start of the year. Great. I don't know, he's actually healthy. Let's go. Honestly, I think I might start Franz Wagner over Jonathan Isaac. I know. Oh, it's just tough how I want this rotation to work, because I want to play like these top 7 a crap ton of minutes, but then how am I going to play Anthony Black? I don't know. Like maybe Okiki's gonna get like 14. We'll give Black 8. I wanted to give him a lot more, and I'm only giving Fultz 22 minutes. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. So, I don't know, maybe Fultz will get 25. We'll do something like that. I guess that's what we're going to work with. Somebody's bound to get hurt, so we'll eventually get more minutes to somebody else. So we're 3.5 star balance. Let's see if last year wasn't a fluke. There's the big one. There's the big one. Chet Holmgren dislocates his right patella. He is out for the season. That is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. So there's the rotation spot that fills up. Therefore, we're going to go like 30, I guess, to these guys. 30. We'll go 33 to the backcourt. Oh, that is a shame. That is a shame. Such a shame. Oh, I don't really know what to do right now. I guess we'll go like 18 to Black, who's been having a good year, honestly. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Damn, Chet's out for the year. All right, we'll see if we can step up. I honestly thought I was going to do like a mid-season blockbuster trade. Like look at who's going to be a free agent in the upcoming class and then maybe try to make a move for them, especially if they're not on a playoff team at the moment. But now, I don't really know. We lose arguably like a top 3 most important guy on the team, arguably the second guy, maybe after Suggs. So that hurts. Ah, crap ton. Oh man, that hurts a lot. But that's just the game with injuries. It's a challenge, and I actually kind of like it. It's new, it's difficult, and it gives me this emotion, and it hurts a little bit because I'm so invested in this team, especially when these guys don't get hurt. But we're the 5th seed right now. We're holding up. This game makes no goddamn sense. I have injury duration on 50. On 50. It said he was out for the year, and he's back in. Why am I getting upset if he's, oh my goodness, okay. All right, so Chet's back in like a month. All right, so it's the trade deadline. Now we can look at the trading block once again, see if there's any good players on it. Okay, Reggie Jackson, that is not a good player. All right, I don't think I'm gonna be able, Mikal Bridges would be actually a good piece on the team because he's a 3-and-D guy, but I got him in the Blazers video. Damn, he was actually a good player. Okay, Bam is on the trade block. Bam and Holmgren in the front court. Now you got me thinking. Russ is on the trade block. I don't really want Russ. Ooh, okay. So the Heat, what are they? They're selling. The Heat are selling. I think I do this. I think I try to do this. So Bam, all right, he stays in Florida. I think it would start with Wendell Carter Jr., who's good. He's 24. Yeah, I think Wendell Carter Jr. would have to be in this. And I think it would be like Isaac as well. Isaac and Wendell Carter Jr. for Bam, and then is it just a roster thing? I don't think it's a salary thing. So you could throw me Trey Lyles. Do you think they do this? So if they do this, hypothetically, my starting 5 would be Suggs, Anthony, Franz Wagner, Holmgren, and Bam, which I like a lot. And then Fultz would get full six-man minutes. And then I'd Lively, Black, and Okiki there. So now I could try to do, like, could I do Okiki and then do maybe that Nuggets pick? Top 5 protected. It's 2 stars that we got in exchange for Aaron Gordon. That was a real-life deal. I will also throw in another youngin, like Matt Cleveland or Johnny Juzang, or MJ Rice, who was just my second-round pick. I think that might be fair. Someone that probably was never going to play. You give me Beverly. Okay, so I'm giving you 3 young players. You get Okiki's bird rights, his restricted rights. Wendell Carter Jr. is under contract on a great deal. Yeah, great deal. He's only 2 overalls less than Bam. I'm giving you a first-round pick, and I'm giving you MJ Rice, who's probably not worth 2.5 stars, but is still young. He's only 19. And I think this is a fair trade for Miami, who is selling. They want to move Bam, and boom, there we go. We make a huge in-season trade in real life. At the 2021 trade deadline, they traded away Vucevic, a big blockbuster center move, and this time we get a blockbuster center. I'm excited because I needed to clear up some of the roster spots. I wanted to give Anthony Black more minutes. So what this rotation I think is going to look like is Isaac's still going to come off the bench. We're going to go 30 to the front court. We're going to go, I think, 31 of these guys. Wagner at 28 is fine. We'll go 27. And then honestly, let's just go 8, I think 20 and then 16 right there. Something like that. We're going to, Bam has played a little bit of the 4 in Miami before with like Olynyk and Myers Leonard and those guys. But I think I'm going to roll this. I'm excited. I'm a fan of this, and I think it's going to work, and I think we have a chance to go to the conference finals. We're 4-star balanced. That's a pretty big move. Keeps Bam in Florida. I like it. Maybe the only thing that you could say is unrealistic about it is because we traded in division, but I mean, if they're selling, you're getting 3 young players and a first-round pick. I think they would take that. Markelle Fultz is due for an extension. Honestly, I think I'm going to let him hit free agency. I don't really want to work on that at this moment. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? So I mean, it's March, so he might be out for the year. But Chet Holmgren gets another leg injury. Like, what are we doing, 2K? I'm just at a loss for words. So this has not been a great sophomore year for him. So we're going to go something like this. I guess it's going to go down. Oh, that hurts my depth. That hurts my depth a little bit. So, Matt Cleveland or Johnny Juzang? I guess Matt Cleveland's going to get about 10 minutes a night. Yeah. We're going to go 22 to Black, 23 to Lively. I think we can do something like that. Maybe Holmgren comes back. I don't even know how 2K's injury system works because the duration's on 50. Now, if I lowered it, that would make sense. But it's on 50, so that just makes no sense at all. We're the 5th seed right now. And we're doing pretty good. Ooh, we're the 7th seed. Can we not be in the playing tournament? Please, please. This isn't good. Like, what? Stop saying he's out for the year if he's going to be out for a month. All right, so we're the 5th seed. Oh, my God, and we lose that last game. Okay, no, we ended the 5th seed. Okay, I thought that Wizards game was the last one of the year. We go from 5 to 7, and then I think we beat Charlotte, go to 7 to 5. So we're the 5th seed. Let's go. We don't have to be in the playing tournament. KP's on the Spurs. It's kind of funny. RJ Hampton wins most improved. Should have got, okay, well that hurts a little bit. Just checking to see if we got anybody on an All-NBA team. I doubt it. We do get Jonathan Isaac on All-Defensive First Team who came off the bench, so doesn't shoot the ball well at all, but he's an All-Defensive First Team guy, so what can I say? As Bam, also All-Defensive Second Team, let's go. All right, so we know we're taking on Milwaukee, who we beat last year. Is Middleton hurt again, or they traded away Chris Middleton for who? Or no, he might have actually just like left in free agency, which I think was the case, yeah. And here was the scoring. Suggs didn't really improve at all, which hurts. Suggs hasn't been that great in this video, but you can see that Cole Anthony has been very efficient this year. 58-2 shooting, I'll take that. Holmgren number 1, there's Bam. Franz Wagner has arguably been better than Jalen Suggs in this video, which is something I did not expect to say. I think Anthony Black was really good as a rookie, and Derek Lively was pretty good as well. So can we beat the Milwaukee Bucks? This would technically be an upset, and we win game 1, beat them by 3 on the road in overtime. Thank you, Suggs. So you guys do say play your stars like 40 minutes a night. So let me see what I want to do here. I think Lively and Black we could probably lower to 15. I don't know. Like, do I lower Fultz? I think I'm going to lower Isaac to like 20. Fultz to 25. And then go like 34, 34, 34, 35. Something like that. I know it's not 40 minutes, but it's a crap ton. Game 2. Alright, we lose once they change the rotation. Alright, so that could have been a dumb move. Please win game 3. Okay, we do win game 3 by 22 points. Cole with 26, Bam with 21, 12, and 8. Game 4, we pick up the win. Let's go. We're up 3 games to 1. And can we gentlemen sweep them? Bam and Suggs having field days. And we gentlemen sweep them. That's what I'm talking about. We beat them by 15. Shout out to Suggs, Anthony, and Holmgren. So I think these are the reigning NBA champions. Yeah, the Atlanta Hawks. They have added Josh Okogie. They got some 2018 wings there. They got Vucevic. The Vucevic Revengers. They also have Kemba Walker. It's a deep team, but we win game 1. Oh my God, look how bad overtime was. 6 to 5. And hey, I will take it. Cole Anthony with 29, 8, and 9. He might be our best player. Besides, I guess, Bam. Like, he's better than Suggs, and I gotta treat him that way. But Suggs has been great in the playoffs, don't get me wrong. Game 2, we lose. All right, that would have been nice to go up 2-0. Another high-scoring game. Not a lot of defense being played. All right, on to game 3. We pick up the win. I forget this is technically a division rival. All right, I'll take that. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. Let's go. Oh my God, what a great defensive first quarter. Bam almost with a triple-double. Holmgren had a double-double, as well as Bam did. And then game 5, we win. We gentlemen sweep them. We gentlemen sweep the Eastern, or the reigning NBA champions, as Cole Anthony drops 25 Fultz with 28 in 21 minutes. And then we have my kryptonite, the Boston Celtics, who are the 2 seed. They've added Spencer Dinwiddie. They've added Frank the Tank. They finally got him. Moshe Agbaji, Max Christie from Michigan State. They're my kryptonite, so I already know what's going to happen. I could never beat Boston when they have Tatum and Brown. I could never beat them. It sucks. Oh my goodness. Like, Tatum abuses me whenever I play them. All right, we do win game 3. Let's go by 1 point. Tatum, F off, dude. Like, he has dropped 44, 37, and 50. Get the out of here, bro. Game 4, we tied up. Yes. Yes. Okay, Bam and Chet going off. Tatum with 42. I'm so pissed at this dude. Can he have one bad night? Come on. We're down 3-2. Tatum and Brown, 29-26. That's his off night right here, and we lose. All right, game 6. Can we maybe force a game 7? We didn't really come out playing, but hey, we ended that first quarter strong. Come on, okay, what is that third quarter? We're down by 20, so it's looking like we are going to get eliminated here in the conference finals for the second straight year. No, we lost in game 7. Did we make it to the conference finals last year? Wow, my memory sucks. No, we didn't. We lost in game 7, I think. Yeah, to the Raptors in the Eastern Conference semifinals. So we do make it to the conference finals. Maybe next year we can make it to the NBA finals as the Spurs win it all. DeJounte Murray's your finals MVP. All right, so it is the draft lottery time. Look at all those OKC Thunder picks. God damn. So our pick is going to be at 20. So I think this team can win a championship. And we ended up with Robert Dillingham, a 75 overall point guard out of St. Louis here with the 20th pick. And Igor Chugunov, who won't play for us, but we got him in the second round. Picking up the team options on Suggs, Holmgren, and Wagner. Juzang, Anthony, and Cleveland are restricted free agents, so I'd love to bring back Cole Anthony. I think we can actually win with this core. I think we've developed it enough. And I think I would like to bring back Fultz on a 2-year deal. Not great, but he's just been so good for us off the bench, and I think he'd want to come back. And then I'll match any deal that Cole Anthony gets. So yeah, both LaMelo and Lonzo are free agents, and it looks like LaMelo just came back on his qualifying offer. So Cole, I'd like to bring back. I think that's actually a very fair price for him. I'll give him $22 million a year for 4 years. 4 for 88. I like that a lot. So Chet Holmgren's up to an 88. We got Suggs at an 87. Bam's at an 87, it says. Cole Anthony's at an 85. Honestly, I don't know. Like, this team has been playing well. I feel like the talent's not there, but we've gone to the conference finals last year, and we're 1 game away 2 years ago. We added Bam. I thought about maybe an Isaac trade, but I have an all-defensive first-team guy coming off the bench. That's pretty valuable. All right, so this is going to be the starting 5, same as last year. Pretty much the same bench as well. So let's get this started. I think we could end up as a top 3 seed this year. All right, guys, so we're at the contract extension deadline, and we are absolutely killing it this year. We're the 1 seed. We're 51-10. We have a 14-game lead over the 2 seed. We have already clinched at least a play-in tournament spot. We have been that good this season. This team is just very well-rounded. Everybody's playing at a very good level, and the efficiency there. Look at Suggs. Look at that efficiency jump. That's amazing. Holmgren. Like, all these guys have above 58% true shooting, which is about league average, everyone besides Isaac, basically. So that's why we have been doing very well this season. Let's keep it up as I say that. So we end up as the 1 seed. I think we finally broke out, having a chance to be favorited to win it all. 68-14. We were 2 away from 70 wins. Let's go with Elisa Simon, which would be our Jeff Hammond. I think Jeff Hammond. John Hammond. Jeff Walters. I don't know. One of those guys is our GM. Unless they recently got a new one, which definitely could have happened. We get nobody on an All-NBA team. We do get Isaac on All-Defensive second team. I will take it. And like I said, we are the 1 seed. We got the Detroit Pistons in round 1. Oh, that's a tough backcourt to face in round 1 with Cade Cunningham and Jaden Hardy there. Here's the final scoring output between everybody. Damn, Anthony Black's really good. It just sucks, like, we have so many guys in front of him. And even Robert Dillingham got a little bit of playing time this year. He was pretty good in his own right. So for the playoffs, I would like to maybe edit this rotation a little bit. Like, I guess Black and Lively are going to get, like, I don't know, 15 minutes apiece for the playoffs. Isaac probably like 22. We'll go 25 to Fultz. So I'd like to go 34, 34, 33, 33, and then 29 there. So we'll see what happens. We should be able to beat the Pistons, right? Please don't get swept. I know they're the 18, but no, we sweep them. Let's go. All right, 2K not giving me any stress. I will take that in round 1. Now we got the Bulls here in round 2. They got Lonzo, Rozier, Williams, Bagley. Okay, this team, no Levine, nobody seems hurt. Should I be scared of them? And wow, 2K, you really can't even see that Raptors logo. What are you doing with those colors? But we should be able to beat them, right? Yeah, we beat them in 5. All right, let's go. Kind of shocked that Bulls team made it at round 1. And shout out to Franz Wagner, absolutely balling against his brother's former team. I don't really know. But yeah, he balled out against Chicago. So we got Philly. I was hoping to get Boston again to see if we could beat them. They still have Simmons and Embiid. How's Ben Thompson been? Is he a rookie or no, second-year player, but he's really good. All right, I'm a little nervous. They could definitely beat us. We blow them out in game 1, though. Suggs has a great game. So does Franz Wagner, who's been amazing in these playoffs. Franz Wagner is kind of like a star for us. Not like a superstar, but he's like sneakily like efficient as hell, gets his assists, gets his rebounds, and like scores a little bit. I'm a big Franz Wagner guy. I was like going into the draft. We're up 3-0. We have been dominating this whole season long. Chet Holmgren is an absolute stud. He's been breaking out in the playoffs as well. And can we beat the Sixers? As Isaac gets a sprained right knee, he can't play through it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go, I guess Black can get like 22 minutes a night. Lively can get 20, and then we'll go Dillingham getting 10. And do we sweep them? Let's just sweep them and go to the finals. Let's go. We sweep the Sixers, and we are taking on the Houston Rockets. They're the 1 seed versus 1 seed. So they got Chandler, Green, Tate, Anderson, Wood, Clark. Okay, their team's not like crazy good as well. We win game 1 though by 5, so it's gonna be close. Porter Jr. and Green had great games. We're up 2-0 though. We beat them by 19. Yes, come on, let's go 3-0. And we're up 3-0. That's what I'm talking about. And here we go. Game 4. Can we sweep them and dominate the playoffs? Yes, we can. 16-2 in those playoffs after winning 68 regular season games. Took us 4 years, but we started to build a solid team here in Orlando. Really built through the draft and through the current core. The only person that we traded / signed was Bam Adebayo. So yeah, this was definitely a build through the draft, develop our core type of rebuild. Let me know what you guys think down below. Did you enjoy it? Drop a like if you did. And let me know who you'd want to see in the next realistic rebuild, which will probably come out later in the week or early next week, because I got some Hornets franchise for you guys and a big challenge video out this week too. And a couple quick plugs before the video ends. So you should be subscribed to the Just Ballin' newsletter. It's a link in the description. I send an email out to you every morning, Monday to Friday, updating you on like the current league leaders, the previous night's box scores, any bit of news that's going around in the league, something that happened on this day maybe 10-15 years ago, fun fact, a meme. It's all bundled into a newsletter. All you gotta do is subscribe to it. The link's in the description, absolutely free. And then also make sure you subscribe to my second channel. Link to that is in the description as well. Just basically doing NBA talk videos. I made a video about the Knicks and how they're off to a great start this season over there. I believe I have a Pelicans video coming out soon and how they're in trouble in my eyes. So make sure you subscribe down below. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.